Hello everyone, I'm Swati Tripathi and in this video we are going to see how to configure Telnet on a Cisco switch in Cisco Packet Tracer. This video is just about practical demonstration, so I'll be very fast and crisp and not go much into depth about the theoretical concepts. So let's get started. First of all, take an end device, that is the PC. Drag and drop this PC on the screen. The next step is from this network device button, then this switch. Select a switch. Here I'll be taking PT switch. Now connect these two with a cable. I'll take this automatically choose connection type, which is on its own going to determine the best connection cable that is required. Now, first of all, assign an IP address to this PC. Double click on the PC and this dialog box will appear. Then go to this desktop, then select IP configuration and then statically assign IP address to this PC. Here I am going to assign 192.168.1.1 as the IP address, and then when I press in subnet masks field, the subnet mask will appear on its own based on the IP address that you have entered. Since this is class C IP address, the subnet mask for this is 255.255.255.0. Now here our work is done. Close this dialog box. Now go to the switch. Then go to CLI. Press enter, place the cursor and press enter, and then you will see this switch written on your screen of CLI. First of all, this is in user mode. How? We can say this as this arrow is appearing here. So first thing is that we have to enter into global configuration mode. For that, write enable, or you can just write EN. Then press enter. We have entered into privilege mode. Then write CONF space T or configure terminal. Then press enter. Now we have entered into global configuration mode, and here we can configure IP address to the interface VLAN of our switch and then enable Telnet protocol. First of all, I'm going to assign a host name to our switch as S1. Instead of S1, you can write anything as the host name. Press enter. As you can see that S1 is now written here. Now I'll assign a password to this switch. Also enable secret pass. So if anyone wants to next time wants to enter into this global configuration mode or privilege mode, they have to write pass. Now press enter. Now we are going to configure our IP address to the interface VLAN. Write interface VLAN space 1. I'll assign IP address. Write IP add 192.168.1.2, 255.255.255.0 is the subnet mask. Then press enter. So we have assigned this IP address to the VLAN 1 interface of our switch. Now write no shut down to turn the port up, then press enter. Then exit from this config if to config, and then our next step is to enable Telnet protocol. For that, write line VTY 0 space 4. This command is for virtual connections. So if I'm writing 0 to 4, it means that I'm assigning 5 virtual connections, which means that at a time 5 people will be able to remotely access the switch. Instead of 0 to 4, if I write 0 to 15, then at a time 16 people will be able to remotely access the switch. So since here I'm writing 0 to 4, 5 people, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 people will be able to remotely access. Now enter. Assign a password so that anyone who is remotely accessing the switch must be asked a password. So I'll give the password as pass1. Now write login command. Login will ensure that a password is asked from the users who are remotely trying to gain access to the switch using Telnet protocol. Now press enter, then exit. So our work is done here. Let's check that if the configuration was successful or not. Now again go to the PC, then go to desktop, then go to here the command prompt, write telnet and then type the IP address that you have given to the interface VLAN, which is 192.168.1.2. So as you can see, the password is being asked. We have given pass 1. Oops, I have written the wrong password. It is PASS1. So we have, as you can see, the host name of the switch S1 is appearing. So we have successfully accessed the switch remotely from our PC. And now if I want to go into the privilege mode of this switch, write EN. Then it's asking for the password, which is PASS, pass, enter. Now I have successfully entered the privilege mode of our switch. So this is the end of the video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, share it to as many people as you can, and don't forget to subscribe this channel for more videos like this. If you have any doubt, if you're facing any troubles, write down in the comment section. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Swati Tripathi. In this video, we are going to see how to configure Telnet on a Cisco router. This video is going to be very short and I'll just show you the steps. I'll make a detailed video also, and if I upload it, I'll put the link in my description box. Now let's see the step. First of all, let me place a note for myself. You don't need to do this. Okay, I'm done. Now here on the left bottom corner, you can see a lot of devices. Go to this end device and here select this PC options and then select this PC, drag and drop it on the screen. Now go to this network device, select this router here. You can see switch hubs, select this router, and here from all the types of router, I'm going to select 4321. ISR 4321, select it, drag and drop it on the screen. Now we have to connect it. For that, go to this connections button, choose a wire. I'm going to select this copper straight through wire, select the PC, select this fast Ethernet 0, then select the router, select gigabit Ethernet 000. Now they are connected with the wire. Now double tap the PC. A dialog box will appear. Now go to desktop here, select this IP configuration button. Now we have to assign an IP address to our PC, and this is going to be your choice. My choice is that I want 192.168.1.2 as the IP address of my PC. Now once I select subnet mask field here, automatically it will generate subnet mask for this respective class of IP address. If it doesn't happen, you can write manually also. In default gateway, I'm going to assign IP address as 192.168.1.1. Now this is the IP address of the router, of this router, right? So here in the PC we have done whatever we needed to. Now cross this button, close this dialog box, and now go to the router. We have assigned IP address to the PC. We have to now assign IP address to the router interface gigabit Ethernet 00. Remember that here the interface was gigabit Ethernet 00. So that is we are going to do. Go to this CLI here in the router dialog box, and after CLI the last line is asking, would you like to enter initial configuration dialog? Write N, which means no. Press enter. Now you have entered browser user mode. Now here what you have to do is write EN, which means enable. Press enter. Now you have entered privilege mode, and you can say this by as hash sign is appearing over here. Now we have to go into the global configuration mode, and for that write CONF space T, which stands for configure terminal. Press enter. Now we have entered global configuration mode. Now I am going to give a name to this router as R1. Instead of R1 you can write anything, but this line is not important for configuring the telnet. It's just a choice. Now press enter. Our router is named as R1. Here Now we are going to assign a password. Enable secret RP. Press enter. So instead of RP, you can write anything, as you can write Swati router, anything you wish. It's a user defined variable name. Now what this line is doing is that from now onwards, whenever you want to go from this user mode to this privilege mode, you will have to enter password as RP. Only then you will be able to enter into privilege mode. Now write int g0/0/0, press enter. Write IP at 192.168.1.1 255.255.255.0, press enter. No shut, no space shut, press enter. Now to the interface gigabit Ethernet 000, we have assigned IP address 192.168.1.1 and subnet mask. Now we have written this no shut, which means no shutdown, to activate the interface from down to up. Now write line VTY 0 to 5, press enter. Write login, press enter. Write password as TP, press enter. And now you're done with all things that you needed to do. Press enter now. Exit. Write WR. WR means write memory, to save the changes that we have done. Now press enter. Here this password TP. Instead of TP you can write anything. TP is also a user defined password that you can give. Now this password is for remotely accessing this router from your PC. Right, so let's see the example. Now close this dialog box and go to the PC again. Double tap it and go to this command prompt. In command prompt, let's see if we can connect with the router or not. 192 ping 192.168.1.1. As you can see, the replies are coming, so the connection was successful. Now we will remotely access it via Telnet. Right, Telnet 192.168.1.1. Now it's asking for a password. We have to write TP here. Press enter. So when you write password, you will not be able to see what is getting written. So be careful that you write correct password. So now as you can see, we have entered user mode of the router. To go into the privilege mode, we will write EN. Press enter. It's asking for a password and we will write RP. Press enter. Remember when we were writing enable secret RP, that password was set for this purpose. Now we have done all we needed to do to configure Telnet on a Cisco router. So the steps are simple. If you want to do that a PC is connected with a switch and that switch is connected with the router, in that case also all the steps will be same. Presence of a switch in between this PC and the router is not going to make any difference. The steps will remain the same. So that is it for this video. If you have any doubts, any question, comments, queries, anything, write down in the comment section. If this video helped you, please give it a like and share it with as many people as you can. So see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.
How's it going? We're just going to set up this SSH configuration. This will be our network that we'll use right here, but we're just going to make sure that this PC right here can tell or SSH into the router interface right here. So we'll go into here, and the first thing when setting up SSH, we're just going to do IP domain, and just make sure you're in configuration mode, and then you're going to do IP domain dash name, and then we'll just do something generic like SSH1, and then we'll do crypto key gen RSA, and then typically people just kind of use this number right here that I've been kind of told right here, so we're just gonna keep on using that one for the RSA key. and then that'll enable it. And now we go into line VTY 015, and we do transport input SSH, and we do what's the other one? We need to do a login local, and we need to do IP SSH version 2, and that's basically it. Now we just have to set up the username, which we'll just do Steve. Privilege mode 15. This is just gonna put you straight into enable mode whenever you go in through SSH. And we'll just do a password, and we'll do Cisco. There we go, and we'll just save our configuration. There we go, everything should be set up. Let's see here, we'll close this, open this up, go into here, go down here, we'll do SSH-L, no space right there, and then we just do Steve, and we'll do just like that, and it should just prompt us for the password, and then we're in, enable. Oh, we're already in enable mode, so there we go. Like I said, with the privilege 15, it just puts you right into it. Then we can just go into configuration and do configurations from our PC. Thanks for viewing.